Hello, I'm Goddess Bella, and I understand that you're a little hesitant about losing control. And that's a very, very common fear. But those of you familiar with my work know that I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. And you can relax and know that nothing that happens here is going to do anything at all
Everything's
to harm you.
Feel amazing. Maybe
all you're going to do is feel good. I'm going to bring out certain parts of you that you didn't know existed. Now, if you're new to my techniques, I will tell you that I do try to bypass your conscious mind so that I can get right to your subconscious mind. That's where all the secrets are. That's where all the hidden desires are. So that's where I directly focus. I bypass certain things, your logical, analytical mind. It's always there, always processing, always trying to figure things out. But it's time for you to have a rest now. And I'm going to teach you how. Now, I don't know when you'll fall, but it will be inevitable. Sometimes it just takes a few listens or a few watches. And sometimes it takes a deepener, which I am going to include here.
It's so
but for now, relax. Because beyond everything else, it's important that you trust a professional
mind anyway.
And I'm here to make sure that you at least feel good. You may not remember anything, or you may remember some things. It's kind of like a dream. You remember some parts. Some parts are a little bit fuzzy. In any event, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel like a new person. And you're going to want to come to me again and again. Because there's no reason for you not to. When something's good and something feels good, you come back for more. No, there's nothing magical or
it's okay
devious
come back to what
about
good,
my methods.
Right.
I'm very upfront about them. You can ask anyone. I tell you exactly what I'm doing. And yes, most of it is for my own benefit. But you knew that. That's why you came to me.
Is for my own benefit.
That is why you came to me. Seeking
your
my
is always to
methods of control. I prefer to pull things towards me rather than push for them. But I'm here for you. So let's talk more about you. Now, if you're more visual, go on and keep watching. And I will just flash some mesmerizing images. If you prefer just audio, then that's a separate file too. Either way, a combination, whatever is most effective for you, you just try. The important thing is that no matter what you think is going to happen, you will feel good. And every time you revisit this file, you'll feel better and better. You won't remember why, but that doesn't matter. So for now, I want you to think about what it would be like to really let go. No more thoughts, no more concerns, just me and you. I am in your mind, bypassing all of the resistance, bypassing all of the critical thinking, and you just let go. Now it's a process. You might not be able to do it right away, but you will eventually. And when the thoughts do enter your mind, you just pass them away. It's very easy.
Whether you're watching the video,
the more you do it, the easier it gets and the deeper you go.
I'm going to begin the deepener before the induction.
Now here
the induction
is the
It
induction.
doesn't really matter, but whether you
We're
are
at the top
consciously aware
of a magical staircase,
my control, my
and
power,
each
over you
step
very deep,
down
it doesn't matter. Whether you're following along,
pulls your mind deeper into
whether
my
you're
trance.
just
10,
kind of barely
9,
paying attention
letting go of
to
everything
something
you
else
don't
that's
need.
going on in
8,
your mind. It's okay,
7,
because my words always
sinking
find a
into
way
the comfort of
into
knowing
your
that you're in
mind,
good
because
hands.
under my power. It's such simple words.
6,
But
if you prefer to
everything
close
I
your
said
eyes,
is undeniable.
you may. 5,
And deep inside,
but it's
you feel
perfectly
like it
possible to
affects you.
still be
Calls up
mesmerized
little fantasies
just
for you,
by watching. 4,
and you may consider
3,
yourself under
almost there.
my spell,
2,
so to speak,
1,
physically, mentally,
and drop.
emotionally. Drop, and you just
You're
got
so
it
good.
because you know that you can always fall more.
Now, whatever happens, any thoughts
Do you
that
remember
start
how we
to come
started?
into your head,
Did
you
come
just
to
pop,
see
pop,
me
pop
for a
them
session?
away. That's right.
Pop, are you going to meet
And
me all the thoughts away?
Don't let the multi-layered
Do you remember
voice
when you first got
tracks
tempted
distract
by my
you.
words?
Don't try to figure them out.
By my control.
I mean, you can, but
Just
don't ruin the experience for yourself. Just let go and let it happen. And think about what it would feel like to really let go. Think about how it would feel to be in the deepest zone.
Is that memory vivid? Or has it melted away into the many moments where you've surrendered
How it
to
would
me?
feel to not have to think.
Or when you will? Time doesn't matter.
No
You've
decisions.
always belonged to me. And I'm keeping the tone light.
How it would feel to
tease
just
you and reminding
have
you
someone
of just
do all the thinking for
you
you.
are under my power. Without needing
That's
to
why
show
you
off.
came to me,
But then again,
so you don't
I
have to
that you'd
think
like any
anymore,
confirmation of how deep this goes.
so that you can just feel good and let me decide. And let me do everything. All you have to do is obey. It's such a freeing thing.
No
You
more
feel so
thinking.
much better.
No more worrying.
So much better to just let go and let yourself drift into that wonderful,
Everything
dreamy,
is me, toying, with your mind
drifty
anyway.
place where you just float. Now you'll notice, if you're new to my work, that there is a lot of repetition. And it's important because sometimes I need to make new pathways,
Affects you in different ways.
find new pathways, find new corners of your mind where I can mold
Sometimes
and
it's
shape,
subtle.
manipulate
Sometimes it's not.
in a good way.
Sometimes I use that bit of trickery, but you know. Your
And
mind
all of the
dropping
tools that I use are very exciting to me.
under
I'm
my control.
always learning about new methods, new ways to
Under my
bypass
power.
the conscious mind.
No matter what
And
you
one of
try
my
to do,
favorite
my words still surge through
are
you,
the subliminal tracks
searching your thoughts,
and
melting them away,
the multi-layered
and making them
voices.
drift. So my power,
Each side of your brain absorbs different things more thoroughly, and
because I always
the
find
different
my way into your
waves
thoughts,
of sound
into
affect
your
you differently as well. They
subconscious
bring you instantly into a state,
And
a
the more you
meditative state.
fall,
Alpha,
the
theta.
easier it becomes.
Your waking state is beta.
It's like your mind knows that once it
So now
falls,
you should be
it just
somewhere
wants to
between
fall
alpha
more.
and theta. You may
You're
fall
not
asleep,
quite asleep, you're not quite awake,
and if you do, that's
but
perfectly
you're
fine
definitely
because you'll
not
still
in
hear me.
control anymore.
I'm still right there
So
in your
relax.
ear, right by your side.
In your mind,
Almost as if
following me,
you could touch
either
me.
listening, watching, or both. But I could do anything. I could give you any emotion.
And it's
any
amazing
sensation I
how
want.
easy it is for all of your roots to just
I
go
do it with
away.
you. But
And I'm here to make sure that that
pleasure will be
happens. I'm here to
It's
make
getting
stronger
sort of
that
as
you
you get more relaxed and more
absolutely nothing to
powerful,
be
almost
concerned
like a
about.
little wave of
Absolutely nothing
your
to worry
body.
about.
Giggling, just growing and growing. A wonderful
After
that
all, like I
happiness,
said,
that bliss, that
I'm a
euphoria.
professional.
It builds up more and more.
I'm so glad that you stopped by.
It just feels so good.
I've been meaning for you to check in.
Belonging to me gives you
And I
purpose, makes
understand
you
that
feel
you
good.
want to enter a state.
And even though
A state where
you
you don't have to do
mesmerized.
anything. You don't have to think.
You know that you're reacting.
But maybe you're a little hesitant.
You
Maybe
feel
you're a
it
little
building.
afraid. It happens all the time.
You feel the bliss.
Believe me. But you
power,
don't have to worry because
strong,
I am a professional. And what I'm going to do
building
is
from the
take you
center of your being.
down to a place in your mind where everything just feels
And
good.
it all happens because you
And you can
belong
let
to
go.
me. So blank and blissful.
You're probably very, very busy.
I'm like a nirvana for your nerves.
But for now,
Soft,
you're not. And
gentle,
now it's
flame.
all about me
So
and pleasing
good.
me, belonging to me.
And mesmerizing you allows you to enjoy the ways in
Hello?
which my words can manipulate.
And welcome to my
Tempting,
office.
Basically. Any
I understand that
arousal
you've come to see me
That's why
because
you come to me
you
again
want to
and again.
enter a state.
from belonging to your
Perhaps you've been
goddess.
having some problems. Your desires are getting out of control.
Any orgasms.
Well,
Orgasm
I can
control,
definitely help you with that.
Release.
That's what I do.
Chastity.
I
I'm
am
in control
a
of everything.
professional, after all.
But if you're going to be aroused,
Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you came to see me today. I
That's
understand
why
from looking at my notes that
desire
you
Bella.
came to me for some help. It seems you may have some deep, hidden arousals, desires that you didn't know about.
Basically,
Little triggers, perhaps.
any arousal
Little triggers that
only happens
maybe even feel
from
so
belonging
good they scare
to your
you.
goddess Bella.
Don't be afraid.
Any
I'm only here to help.
orgasms, orgasm control,
I am a professional after all.
release, chastity.
And I'm going to make sure
I'm
that
in
whatever
control
I
of
find,
everything.
I'll enhance.
But if you're going to be aroused,
And the pleasure
I'm
will be
triggered. I'm
overwhelming.
like a nirvana for your nerves.
That's my
A
only warning.
nirvana. That's why you desire
Oh,
Bella.
one more warning. Nothing is going to change except absolutely everything. Now that you've found me, now that you've reconnected with me, or now that you watch me and listen to me again and again and again. Hello, I've been expecting you. I'm Goddess Bella. Now I understand that you've come to me for some help.
I'm pretty sure you're just
You've gotten into a little trouble
I'm
with
pretty
your
sure
fetishes
all
and your
dreaming.
wants and needs and
All
desires.
dream.
Well, that happens. And I've been doing this a long time. So I can assure you that you are in the best hands. Well, hello. I'm Goddess Bella. I understand that you've come to see me.
Your goddess Bella.
You're seeking some kind of help.
Basically,
Well, that
any
sounds fun.
arousal
I'm right here for
only
you.
happens
And believe
from
me, there's
belonging
nothing you
to
can
your
tell me,
goddess Bella.
nothing I can find in that mind of yours that would change
Any
me.
orgasms,
I've been doing this a long
control,
time. And I'm so glad that you found me.
chastity. I'm in control of everything.
Desire, Bella,
But if you're going to be aroused,
everything for Bella.
I'm your trigger.
The bliss.
It could be nothing
Desire,
and everything. That's why you desire Bella.
Now here comes the
All
feeling
things that
Well,
that goes
of course,
with the trigger
gratuity is optional,
caused by the anchor
but much appreciated.
that sprung from arousal.
It makes me so happy.
From me, moving things around in your mind.
Desire.
The little the part of you that needs to be
Well, hello?
paying attention.
I'm not used to seeing you outside the office.
All of you.
Desire.
Bella. Every single thought. Everything for Bella.
Well, hello there.
Desire.
I'm your goddess Bella.
An inspiration. Everything for Bella that you need, want.
Welcome.
Go on.
I guess you're not used to seeing me outside the office. Hi,
And you do like feeling.
I'm your goddess Bella.
That your goddess.
I understand that you need some help from me. You need help from someone like me.
Sometimes it's
You see, my main worry is that
sometimes
you
it's not.
might be taken advantage of.
Sometimes I use that bit of trickery,
But you got here just in time. You found me and came to me just in time.
Under my control, your body, your sense of time.
No more
under my
worries.
power, your sense of temperature, and no matter what you try to do, how my words still surge through you, consume searching your thoughts, melting
And don't
away,
worry,
and you feel so good. And
all of that is probably just a dream.
so my power and stay.
The important thing is that you came to me when you did.
And
And the important thing is that you found me, and I'm so
every
glad.
time, I always find my way into your thoughts.
I'm so glad you
into
found
your
me.
subconscious mind and beyond. And the more you fall, the easier it becomes.
Blackout.
It's like your mind knows of arousal. That once it falls, it
I'm
just
going to
wants
have to be
fall
frank
more.
with you. My main concern is that
Not
you
quite
will
as
be taken
serious,
advantage
quite
of.
away.
Someone
But you're
will
definitely not in control anymore.
ruin you in such a
So
magnificent
relax.
way. It's just a fantasy after all.
In your mind, following me. Either listening, watching.
It's
or
only a
not.
fantasy. Don't
But I
worry.
could do anything. I could give you any emotion, any sensation I want.
And it's
I
okay.
toy with
You just remember the feeling.
but
You remember this bliss.
pleasure would be nice. So you start to feel sort of a happiness building,
I'd offer you some tea.
almost like a little wave of giggling.
Sorry,
Just
I'd offer
growing
you
and
something, but
growing,
all I
growing,
have to give you
feeling
is
cheerful happiness
bliss and euphoria.
flowing.
I'm so glad you found me. Blackout. Black out. Blackout. Deep, deep sleep. And sleep. Blackout.